Please be seated. Pro-Chancellor, graduates, guests, and members of the university community, good morning and welcome. I am Ms. Yamini Sindhobasandiran, Director of the Graduate Research School. Graduations are one of the university's most important events. This year, the university will hold approximately 50 ceremonies, both in Sydney and Shanghai. I would like to introduce to you the official party who are here on stage. Seated at the center of the stage is Dr. Lisa O'Brien, AM, Pro-Chancellor of the university, who will preside over this ceremony. The Pro-Chancellor is joined today by Professor Kate McGrath, Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice President Research, Professor Bronwyn Fox, AO, who will deliver the occasional address, Professor James Wallman, Dean of the Faculty of Science, who will be presenting graduates. The other people seated on stage are Professor Lynn Sinclair, Chair of the Academic Board, Professor Tony Dooley, former Chair of the Academic Board, professors, academics, and professional staff from faculties and institutes who have played such a large part in the success of today's graduates. I would also like to acknowledge our members of staff graduating today: India Jade Boyton, Annalisa Shiraval, Angus James Gale, Tenniel Jane Hanna, Bonho Koo, and Rowena Zhu. It now gives me great pleasure to invite Dr. Lisa O'Brien, AM, Pro-Chancellor, to formally open proceedings.
In the name of the Council, I declare this congregation of the University of Technology, Sydney, duly assembled. On behalf of the University of Technology, Sydney, before we begin proceedings, and on behalf of all those present, I'd like to acknowledge and pay respect to the traditional owners of the land on which we meet, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. It is upon their ancestral lands that UTS stands. Similarly, I would also like to pay respects to the elders, both past and present, acknowledging them as the traditional custodians of knowledge for this place. In this graduation ceremony, we will celebrate the conferral of awards upon graduates from the Faculty of Science. Today's ceremony marks a great achievement for the graduates and recognises the support which they have received from family and friends, many of whom are here today. We warmly welcome you, and together we will celebrate the achievements of the graduates. I now invite Professor James Wallman, Dean of the Faculty of Science, to present graduates.
Pro-Chancellor, I invite graduates in the Faculty of Science to stand. Pro-Chancellor, the UTS Council has resolved that candidates recommended to it by the Faculty Board in Science as eligible for awards have completed all requirements of a course of study approved by the Board and has conferred these awards upon them. Pro-Chancellor, I now present those graduates from the Faculty of Science who are here before you to acknowledge the awards for which they have qualified.
On behalf of the Council of the University of Technology, Sydney, I congratulate graduates on their achievements in obtaining the awards for which they have qualified.
Graduates, please be seated. Pro-Chancellor, research is a defining characteristic of a university. Graduating a fully equipped, independent researcher requires nurturing, training, and encouragement. Today, we celebrate the achievements of our Faculty of Science research graduates and express our gratitude to their family, friends, supervisors, and the community who recognise the importance of research education and the acquisition of knowledge. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you graduates receiving research degrees. The following students have graduated with the Doctor of Philosophy. India Jade Boyton, for a thesis entitled Developing Encapsulin Protein Nanocages into a Modular Vaccine Platform Against Alzheimer's Disease, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Dr. Andrew Kerr and Co-Supervisor Professor Stella Valenzuela. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. India Jade Boyton. Hannah Jane Brown, for a thesis entitled Multifunctionality of CETZ tubulin-like proteins in halophilic archaea, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Associate Professor Ian Duggan and Co-Supervisor Professor Justin Seymour. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Hannah Jane Brown. Annalisa Chiaraval, for a thesis entitled Investigation of Metal Organic Frameworks in Gunshot Residue, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Associate Professor Scott Chadwick and Co-Supervisor Distinguished Professor Claude Roux. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Annalisa Chiaraval. Alicia Dio, for a thesis entitled Natural Mummification in Human Carcasses and Analogues in a Temperate Australian Environment, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Dr. Micah Newland and Co-Supervisor Associate Professor Barbara Stewart. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Alicia Dio. Angus James Gale, for a thesis entitled Creation and Modification of Solid-State Quantum Emitters via Charged Particle Beams, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Professor Milos Toth and Co-Supervisor Professor Igor Aronovich. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Angus James Gale. Thomas Donald Walk Goodwin, for a thesis entitled Contributions to Bayesian Inference via Spectral Methods, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Dr. Matthias Quiros and Co-Supervisor Professor James Brown. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Thomas Donald Walk Goodwin. Tennille Jane Hanna for a thesis entitled Finger Mark Detection. What is the best approach to assess the quality of a technique? Supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor, Associate Professor Scott Chadwick, and Co-Supervisor Dr. Sebastian Moret. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Tennille Jane Hanna. Sean Alastair MacDonald Miller for a thesis entitled Screening, Mutagenesis and Gene Expression Analysis for Improving Fucoxanthin Biosynthesis in the Marine Diatom Phaeodactylum tricornutum. Supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Dr. Mathieu Pernice and co-supervisors Dr. Andre Georg Herdian, Distinguished Professor Peter Ralph, and Dr. Raffaella Abriano Burke. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Sean Alastair MacDonald Miller. Matthew William Saunders for a thesis entitled The Effect of Flowing Water on the Persistence and Degradation of Fibres on a Submerged Substrate. Supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor Distinguished Professor Claude Roux and Co-Supervisor Associate Professor Xanthi Spindler. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Matthew William Saunders. Pro-Chancellor, we will now present to you our coursework graduates receiving awards today.
The following students have graduated with a Master of Mathematics for Secondary Education, Jared Lawrence Kelly. Master of Medical Biotechnology, Rodrigo Castro Pancueva. Sahil Ashwinbhai Chavatia. Ritika Dinesh Kumar. Musumi Kameka. Most Chatni Khatun. Charlotte Olivia McEwen. Sumaya Bari Ria. Proga Pamita Singha. Prajita Thapa Maga. Joshna Divya Vijayakumar. Master of Philosophy in Medical Biotechnology, Ashley Margot Bannister. Tashfia Iqbal. Namita Sujay Shah. Namrata Sujay Shah. Manisha Shrista. Kira Louise Walsham. Master of Philosophy in Science in Mathematical and Statistical Data Science, Mohammed Hassan Isa. Master of Quantitative Finance, Jack Treasure. Master of Science in Analytical Chemical Technologies, Angelica Tristania Toulon. Master of Science in Biomedical Engineering, Shushmitha Manjunatha Nayak. Master of Science in Mathematical and Statistical Data Science, Salim Hamidi H. Al-Harbi. Bachelor of Mathematical Sciences, Honours with First Class Honours, Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, Jonathan Anthony Mavroforas. Bachelor of Science Honours in Chemistry with First Class Honours, Bachelor of Medicinal Chemistry, Shirley Jessica Rajasekhar. Bachelor of Medical Science Honours with First Class Honours, Chanel Hazim. James Cabalan. Bachelor of Science Honours in Chemistry with First Class Honours, Samantha Curley. Isabel Roberts. Bachelor of Mathematical Sciences Honours with Second Class Honours, Division 1, Bachelor of Science in Statistics, Dean Rong. Bachelor of Science Honours in Chemistry with Second Class Honours, Division 1, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, Max Torkel. Bachelor of Science Honours in Physics with Second Class Honours, Division 1, Bachelor of Science in Applied Physics, Hugo Michael Charlton. Bachelor of Science Honours in Physics with Second Class Honours, Division 1, Bachelor of Science in Nanotechnology, James Little Veselovsky. Bachelor of Science Honours in Chemistry with Second Class Honours, Division 1, Jessica Ann Froyo. Bon Ho Koo. Bachelor of Biotechnology, Bachelor of Business with Distinction, Tara Vanessa Allen. Bachelor of Biotechnology, Bachelor of Business with Credit, Jack Lloyd Stevenson Kitchen. Bachelor of Biotechnology, Bachelor of Business, Liam Henry Torber Skeggs. Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Science, Bachelor of Business with Distinction, Chelsea Gompels. Jessica Hao-Shan Teo. Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Science, Bachelor of Business with Credit, John Macken. Bachelor of Science in Biotechnology, Bachelor of Business with Distinction, Lucinda Dunlop. Bachelor of Science in Biotechnology, Bachelor of Business, Safa Babar Alvi. Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, Bachelor of Business with Credit, Maxim Nikolaevich Nestorov. Bachelor of Science in Statistics, Bachelor of International Studies, Michael James Francis Claydon. Bachelor of Advanced Science in Pharmaceutical Sciences, Shog Al-Obaid. Zara Amjad Al-Janabi. Yasmin Al-Kawati. Joseph Olusina Ming Alo. Samina Babaya. Jesse Silva Castro. Isane Jing Ying Chan. Amali Galapathi. Keenan Dean Hodges. Kaylee Vongham Chan Hong. Yen Yi Huyn. Jessica Grace Iskandar. Jahin Jinat Kandokar. Alexis Maria Ledesma. Felicity Nguyen Long. Ben McFarlane. Rochelle Dane Lomongo Manso. Giovanna Potros. Jonathan Kwok. Tashi Anson So. Viet An Vu. Marian Zaman. Rowena Zhu. Bachelor of Advanced Science in Pre-Medicine, Jessica Lauren Cuthbertson. Bachelor of Biomedical Science, Yasmin Ahmad. Ajwa Anchwa Amar. Doreen Dokua Ampofu. Yasaman Bezadpour. Sienna Carpino. Charlotte Chambers. Radia Natasha Chand. Selena Rose Suarez de Souza. Ja Ni Gu. Karam Haddad. Abdul Karim Jenzali. Georgie Louise Leeton. Melanie Madri Mahanama. Harry Allen Parker. Sophie Ann Petrelia. Tenzin Rapton. Charlie Simon. Melanie Swan. Isabella Juanita Chiguito. Yi Tong Xiang. Bachelor of Biotechnology, Rula Abdullah. Jasmine Alawat. Anna Beth Bolton. Gemma Lourdes Calderola. Emily Patricia Canavan. Maya Luana Cook. Sophia Donores. Angelia Queenie Desplat. Shreya Gore. Taj Clive Graham. Talitha Hanna. Melanie Hong. Jordan Coops. Jia Tong Leong. Valerie Si Min Lim. Blair Mangan. Alyssa Melnichenko. Kaito Nakamura. Raphael Peter Nasser. Nathan O'Brien. Elizabeth Second Prather. Sarita Rahman. Carlene Anna Maria Robers. James Michael Seckham. Alvin Walia. Bachelor of Mathematical Sciences, Elias Hawi. Bachelor of Mathematical Sciences, Mahira Ansari. Bachelor of Medical Science in Medical and Health-Related Sciences, Martina Nguyen. Grace Sato. Aidan Salvo. Bachelor of Molecular Biotechnology, Zalfa Maritza Arumdapta Buana. Fatima Deep. Bachelor of Science in Analytics, Liam Bryce. Carson John Forrest. Bachelor of Science in Applied Physics, Diploma in Languages, Shanti Jade Woodend. Bachelor of Science in Applied Physics, Mitchell James Burkett. Kevin Gao. Ahmed Mohammed Hassan. Jasper Jeffrey Parker. Shuai Tan. Yuto Yoshioka. Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Science, Olivia Heather Bauer. William Bo Issa. Nicholas Ian Hiller Broughton. Tony Chetanik. Natalie Deng. Samuel Marcelo Fitzmaurice. Ke Yao Ji. Charlie Johnson. Taranpreet Kaur. Kainat Taimasib Khan. Jason Lagman. Dion Luke. Charlie Claire Maguire. Rafael Gwen Marcelino. Joshua Martin. Milagros Moliterno. Chloe O'Brien. Sana Shigri. Bianca Elaine Zorn. Bachelor of Science in Biotechnology, Isaiah Dimatulak. Chuan Kien Kevin Huang. Angus Nicholas Mackenzie Humphrey. Joel Sean Kanawati. Kang Kien Lam. Ashley Diana Kathy Lowe. Jasmine So. Josh Christian Umali. Xiaohan Zhang. Zihan Zhao. Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, Cassandra Jade Banton. Tim Marcel Brew. Jonah Jean Conway. Rose Conda. Abigail Mikhail Wallace. Thomas James Smith. Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, Jonathan Duong. Jet James Hager. Andy Vang Sing Him. James Harrison Keary. Leanne Lee. Thomas Miller. Bachelor of Science in Nanotechnology, Yang Liu. Joshua Raymond Mansell. Jose Regis Salcedo. Bachelor of Science in Statistics, Charlie Cheng. Yuen Ko. Bachelor of Biotechnology, Adam Kagan. Bachelor of Science in Biotechnology, Hayat Ahmad Arya Azari Khan.
Pro-Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Science.
So on behalf of the UTS Council, it is my privilege and pleasure to once again say a huge congratulations to all of our new graduates on attaining their degrees. Graduation is indeed a wonderful tradition. It's a special rite of passage and a ceremony whose history stretches back hundreds of years. Each graduating class brings its own unique energy and promise to this timeless tradition. Graduation also marks the closing of an exciting chapter of your lives. I'm sure as you sit there thinking back, the past few years will include many achievements, challenges, experiences, and friendships to reflect on. University life has its fun times, but it also requires a really strong commitment to hard work and to long hours. Inevitably, it also involves sacrifices, such as the loss of family or social life, or for a number of you, it meant leaving the familiarity of your own home. However, your resilience and your commitment will be amply rewarded as you commence the next phase of your professional life. But today, the satisfaction of completing a high-calibre degree is reward in itself. So enjoy that sense of satisfaction as you have earned it. For all, yes, more clapping. There can't be too much clapping at a graduation. For all the parents and partners and friends who are here today, this is an occasion of great pride. I also want to acknowledge your contribution. You've lived through the stresses with the graduates and you have provided them with your support and your encouragement. And I'm sure that they would want to acknowledge that. So can I please ask the graduates to stand, face your family and friends, and give them a round of applause. They've earned it too. Thank you so much. You can sit again. So the world that you are entering now as graduates is complex and challenging, but it is an exciting world. The workplace has become more flexible than ever before. Change is a constant. Digital disruption has become a powerful force. Generative AI is developing very rapidly, and new industries based on global data platforms are reshaping the way we live, work, and communicate. But this is also a world full of opportunities for you, where you can test your newfound skills. Your time at UTS will have prepared you well. UTS graduates are held in high regard by employers because of your ability to adapt and innovate, to work collaboratively with people of different viewpoints and backgrounds, and to cope with pressure and tight deadlines. As you start this next stage of your life, I encourage you to find work that inspires and stretches you. Look for roles where you can learn from others, maybe seek a mentor. Be persistent, inquisitive, and determined as you seek a role that will help you to continue to develop your judgment. You now join an outstanding group of UTS alumni, 283,000 creative and innovative graduates making their mark in all walks of life. Reach out to this global network when you can. Many of the alumni can be helpful to you in your future careers. Also, please stay in touch with us. Our alumni office is your lifelong connection to UTS, so please keep them up to date with your movements. Of course, your time as a student may not end today. This rapidly changing world will require you to refresh your knowledge and to capture and acquire new skills throughout your careers. Society is transforming to a lifetime approach to learning in order to keep pace with change. UTS is at the forefront of this transformation. We're continuing to introduce new courses and programs that will support professional skills and development for individuals throughout their lives. Perhaps we will see you in this great hall again. But today, you leave here as the pride of this university. You are the flag bearers for the next generation of bright minds and responsible citizens. As I do so, I hope that your personal values of trust, honesty, and integrity will guide you as you grow in your professional life. These values will form the foundations of your moral compass and guide your judgment and your decision-making. Throughout my own professional journey, I have often been guided by an expression that has proven true time and time again, that you make a living with what you get, but you make a life from what you give. This wisdom has shaped my own approach to leadership and service, and I hope that it might resonate with you as well. As you launch into this exciting next phase, can I leave you with a question? A question that I hope you will continue to ask yourself for the rest of your life. What will I do to make a difference? How can I contribute to building a stronger and more cohesive society? What will I do to help those who are vulnerable or in need of support? What can I do to alleviate suffering? What's my contribution to addressing climate change? We all have a role to play in addressing these massive challenges, from the smallest gesture right through to seeding change on a global scale. So what will you do to make a difference? My warmest congratulations once again to our new graduates on your success. Our best wishes and pride go with each and every one of you. Your degree will open opportunities for you in any number of roles, so seize those opportunities with both hands. Good luck. I now invite Professor Kate McGrath, Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice President Research, to introduce our occasional speaker.
Pro-Chancellor. Before I introduce the occasional speaker, I add my congratulations to our new graduates. As a scientist myself, I'm a little bit biased to loving science graduations best. Today is a day that marks an achievement that is huge for each of you individually, and I'm honoured to be able to share this with you today, your family and your friends. Well done. Our occasional speaker today is Professor Bronwyn Fox, AO. Bronwyn commenced as Deputy Vice-Chancellor Research and Enterprise at the University of New South Wales in mid-July 2024. Prior to this, she was the Chief Scientist at CSIRO, having previously held the position of Deputy Vice-Chancellor Research and Enterprise at Swinburne University. She's an internationally recognised expert on carbon, fibre and composite materials and was the founding director of Swinburne's Manufacturing Future Research Institute, as well as Deakin University's Carbon Nexus facility. In October 2023, Bronwyn was appointed by the Minister of Science for Science and Industry as Australia's expert advisor to the International Scientific Report on Advanced AI Safety, led by Yoshua Bengio. Professor Fox represents Australia at the expert advisory panel alongside representatives from 30 countries, including the USA, Japan, Singapore, the EU, and the United Nations. Bronwyn is a former chair of the Australian Academy of Technology and Engineering Victorian Division, a Fellow of the Academy of Technological Sciences and Engineering, a Fellow of Engineers Australia, and a Fellow of the Royal Australian Chemical Institute, and a graduate of the Australian Institute of Company Directors. Bronwyn was appointed by the federal government to serve as a member of the National Quantum Advisory Committee and was also appointed as chair at the National Robotics Strategy Advisory Committee. Bronwyn is the honorary president of the German-Australia Chamber of Commerce and serves on the board of Museums Victoria. It gives me great pleasure to invite Professor Bronwyn Fox, AO, to deliver the occasional address.
Pro-Chancellor, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Faculty Dean, distinguished guests, staff, and importantly, new graduates, your families, supporters, and friends. Congratulations. Today marks the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. This ceremony celebrates your achievements, recognises the contributions of your supporters, and signals the importance of scholarship, learning, and new knowledge. I too acknowledge the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, the traditional custodians of these lands. I would also like to acknowledge the Gadigal people as the traditional custodians of knowledge on these lands. We are very fortunate to study, learn, and work at this place where knowledge has been exchanged for tens of thousands of years. I pay my respects to elders past and present, and I extend that respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander graduates, supporters, guests, and staff present today. Thank you so much for inviting me to celebrate this very special day with you. It's just wonderful to look around this room and to see all of you are as excited about science and education as I am. Today I'm going to talk to you about the importance of lifelong learning and my career as a fellow science graduate. From my early days as an emerging scientist at CSIRO to the experience of returning more than 20 years later as Chief Scientist, and how this has shaped my current role as Deputy Vice-Chancellor Research and Enterprise at the University of New South Wales. B.B. King, the King of Blues, said it best when he remarked, "The beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away from you. Education is a transformative experience, not just for you as graduates, but for everyone you will have an impact on during your lives and careers." We are standing at a pivotal moment in history where every aspect of human existence is experiencing profound disruptions and transitions. These challenges are pushing us to adapt, rethink, and innovate in the face of critical global challenges. Though much can seem uncertain, what we do know is that your education will have an incredibly positive impact on the society that you live in. As you embark on your next journey, remember that you have the power to shape your future. I know that's easier said than done though, and it certainly didn't feel like that to me embarking on a career as a scientist, which I realise now was last century. When I first started at CSIRO, Australia's National Science Agency, I didn't really understand what I was getting myself into. It was the very beginning of the Cooperative Research Centre program, an initiative that funds collaborations between researchers and industry, and I was surrounded by many, many other young people employed as scientists. It was an incredible environment looking back, full of youth, vitality, creativity, and great fun. We'd all hang out together, we'd play sport together, we'd socialise together, and there was one particularly interesting Halloween party that I remember, but that's a story for another day. Looking back now, I realise what a privilege it was to be there at that time. Though I didn't know it then, our lab was on the cusp of inventing raft polymerisation, which has since been used as the fundamental technology in a whole range of applications, including inkjet printing. In addition to this, other discoveries happening all around me included new materials for heart valves, contact lenses, extended wear contact lenses, protective armour, HIV inhibitors, electronics, smart materials, you name it. We were on the verge of discovering all these very important things, but I didn't know it at the time. So remember, be aware of who and what's around you during these next years, as you never know where they will lead. These connections and networks that you make as new graduates will go on to shape your career. I've stayed in touch with so many people from those days, and they've been an incredible asset, not just because I've got some wonderfully embarrassing photos of them in Halloween costumes. Today we celebrate not just the end of an academic journey, but the beginning of a lifelong adventure in learning and in growth. In a world where answers seem just a click away, it's easy to believe that knowledge is at our fingertips. But the truth is, the most valuable knowledge, the kind that solves complex problems and drives true innovation, requires dedication, effort, and time. We live in an era where convenience often overshadows the beauty of deep understanding. Yet it is this deep expertise that transforms information into profound, deep knowledge. This is the knowledge that I referred to in the beginning of this speech. The kind of knowledge that fuels creativity, sparks breakthroughs, and leads to real-world solutions. True knowledge is not just about storing facts. It's about forming a meaningful relationship with ideas, evidence, and our own experiences. That's what you have done during your time here at UTS, and that is what will equip you for the future. Throughout my career in research, I've always fundamentally seen myself as a teacher, first and foremost. The thing I'm most proud of in my career is what my students have gone on to do. They've forged their own paths, created their own companies, and many have been the first in their family to go to university. One of my students recently led an £80 million proposal to build a new factory in the UK. Another that I visited recently in Seattle designed and built a factory for wings for a Boeing aircraft. The majority of my former students have founded and are working for their own companies. I've watched in awe as 3 of my former students founded a company in a shearing shed that is now the #1 supplier of carbon fibre wheels globally. They all created their own future, their own career paths, and anything is possible for you here on. Which brings me to my return to CSIRO over 20 years later, this time as Chief Scientist. Though I had to swap the Halloween costumes for much more formal attire, I did get to fulfil a lifelong ambition of mine. You see, I'd always had this ambition to represent Australia in something. Back in my early days at CSIRO, I even took up curling, which, if you're not familiar with it, is very difficult. It's highly technical and it's a little bit like lawn bowls on ice. So I did that hoping to represent Australia in a Jamaican bobsled type scenario. Curling didn't quite work out for me. Disappointing, I know, but luckily science did. And returning to CSIRO as Chief Scientist, I finally got to fulfil my ambition when I was chosen to represent Australia on the International Working Group on the science and safety of AI, where I had the chance to collaborate with global experts to shape AI governance, and contributed to national strategy on robotics and quantum technologies, focusing on advancing innovation and ensuring ethical standards. When a curling door closes, a national strategy window opens. And as a footnote, only 2 weeks ago, Australia won its first ever medal for curling in the World Championships. So the mixed doubles team didn't just represent their country, they brought home bronze. You never know where your journey of lifelong learning will lead. But as you step into the next chapter of your lives, embrace the challenges and the hard work that comes with acquiring deep knowledge. In the words of Nelson Mandela, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Armed with your education, go out and change the world. But most importantly, have fun today. Celebrate this remarkable achievement with your family, supporters and friends. Congratulations again and good luck on your journey. Thank you.
I thank our occasional speaker, Professor Bronwyn Fox AO, for the occasional address on this important day for you as UTS graduates. Bronwyn spoke about how education is transformative and that your learning experience are always yours and no one can take them away. She asked you to accept your power so that you can decide your future, and while you're doing so, to be aware of who and what is around you. You just never know where it may lead or where it might take you. She also spoke of the beauty of deep understanding and what that is able to direct you into creating in the future. So while I might say curling might not have been her bag, aren't we all pleased that science was? Because if you look at what she and all of her students that she has educated have gone on to deliver, it is truly quite remarkable. And I hope it inspires you to realise that with your beautiful, deep understanding of the different science areas, that you have the capacity to deliver enormous benefit for the future. So in conclusion, let me say the best wishes and the pride of the university go with each and every UTS graduate. Congratulations again.
Pro-Chancellor, guests and graduates, that occasional address concludes the formal proceedings of this ceremony. On behalf of the Pro-Chancellor, I invite you to join the official party for refreshments. These will be served in the Great Hall foyer and in the balcony room adjoining this hall. The photography, framing, and memorabilia services are located on level 4, one floor below us. The academic procession is about to leave the Great Hall. As it does, I invite our new graduates to join the procession, which will end in the balcony room. Would the congregation please rise for the academic procession?